Alright, welcome back everyone, Costin here with more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Let's go deal with that hermit.
A beautiful horse. Black as charcoal. The herds boy wasn't lying. And you don't smell of brimstone. You're just an ordinary horse. Someone really did come to see the hermit. But it wasn't the devil.
No, it wasn't the devil. Nope, we can't do that. There's a saddle there. Hold on. Okay, none of this is gonna work. Really, Henry? Maybe he sounds like the devil. Okay. Well, a cut down tree. So this guy had the key, but I really have no idea what it opens. Well, we don't need to deal with that anyway. But I think there's like something of value. Maybe I should steal that saddle. What do I know? Hold on. Can I get in somewhere? No. Nope. Okay. Ignore that. All you really need to do is...
This is the place the innkeeper was talking about. The hermit lives somewhere up here.
You want to fight? You do a bloody pop, fuck off! Enough! I give up.
Okay.
Let me live.
Give me everything you have.
All right.
We encountered some bandits. Up we go.
Get out before you come to a bad end! You've no business here, fella. Go back where you came from. I don't want to set eyes on you ever again.
Bloody hell. This has been here for long. It looks like some kind of notes.
What do you want here?
Like
I'm sorry.
diary. Let's have a look at it then.
Haven't you got anything better to do? Clear off before I lose my patience. Haven't you got anything better to do? Clear off before...
There's strange rumors going around about you, Hermit. Or should I say, Conrad?
I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone.
I can read, unfortunately for you. Found your diary. It tells a very interesting story.
Who sent you? The Inquisition? Grandmasters Denyak?
Ah, would you rather discuss it with them?
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you on the spot.
Four peculiar monks turned up in the Troskovitz tavern. They were armed. Now, I don't know if they were from the Inquisition or someone else sent them. But I reckon it's you they're after.
Damned traitors! To hell with it all! If you told them anything, I swear!
Relax. If I wanted to turn you in, I'd have done it long ago.
God forgive my words. But may lightning strike that damned Denyak. Thank you for holding your tongue. What do you want from me?
I just need to ask you something. Was Ambrose your friend?
Friend, mentor, father. Unfortunately, I found him at death's door. He was hardly conscious. He had one last wish. To pass on a message of forgiveness to an old widow in the village. It was very important to him. I can't fulfill his wish, unfortunately.
Fulfilling his last wish will be the least I can do for him in return.
You're an honorable man. Listen then. In Troskovitz, you'll find a widow called Margaret. Take this cross to her and say to her exactly these words. Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is about.
Don't worry, she will. Farewell, and God be with you, friend. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Okay. I need to go wash myself. That's the final part before the wedding.
You have a kind master. Careful.
Well, I might need to... The real question is, where do they do their laundry? That pond, probably? I have some soap.
I'm always glad to see people like you. God be with you.
Maybe I should go buy more soap.
Good day. What would you like?
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
A cross? Mother of God. What is the meaning of this?
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves. The bones. They still lie there outside the wall. Help me. His soul must find peace.
All right. I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Thank you, lad, thank you. But not here. We must go to the graveyard. That's where my curse lies.
Let's go then. There's no time to waste.
Here it is.
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
Hold on. Not so fast. I'll tell you everything. First, tell me... Are you afraid of the dead?
It's the living I'm more afraid of than the dead.
One should fear the dead. But in the end, it's probably a good thing that you have no fear. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name was Jan. He lies outside the graveyard wall, buried without rites. He's been there for 30 years.
Why doesn't he have a proper grave?
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven. They have to be buried outside the walls, like the unclean. The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. He didn't deserve such a dishonorable burial, and it's my fault. I said nothing.
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only, I chose his friend Vashek over him. He couldn't get over the rejection. So he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
And Vashek killed him?
It was an accident. They quarrelled. Jan drew his sword first, and Vashek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell. When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, people thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition. That's to commemorate Jan.
His brother Ambrose had it built there. And those diabolical apparitions. It's my fault for saying nothing. God is punishing me for my sins.
Nonsense. God wouldn't use a diabolical apparition to scare you, would he? And what's more, Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bones will be laid to rest in consecrated ground. Help me lay him to rest in a proper grave, please.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger. Isn't that sacrilege?
That's the only way we can put right a terrible mistake. Jan didn't kill himself.
All right. We'll give him a proper burial. Jan's soul has the right to eternal rest.
Thank you. The Lord will pay you back 100-fold. There's a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. You'll find his bones beneath it. Please bury him beside my Vashek. Here, beneath the pine tree. In that way they'll be reconciled, at least in death. Then place Ambrose's cross on his grave to bless their reconciliation.
All right. Very well then.
Your journey ends here, Jan. I don't know what you have on your conscience. But rest in peace. I don't know much about prayer in these situations, but... Our Father, there are many sinners in this world, but in the end, we all face your judgment. For what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do. So forgive me this little sacrilege. You know better than anyone that it was the right thing to do. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven, and deliver us from evil. Amen. Ambrose's brother Jan got what he deserved, just as the hermit wanted.
I saw that. May his soul find peace at last.
And yours too, Margaret.
30 years. I thought about it every day.
It's all right now. You did the right thing. Everything else is beyond the law of man.
I'd like to reward you somehow.
I expect you wouldn't want anyone to hear about all this, right?
Well, if you... Will you keep it to yourself?
All right. I'll accept the coin, and that'll be the end of it.
Thank you again for your help. God be with you, Henry. Farewell. And maybe wash up a bit.
The question is where? Ah, there we go. Alright, let's return to Apollonia. Where's that damn horse?
Quick! Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here.
I forgot the exact location. There is.
Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
What the?
Hey, fella! Listen, we need help!
What happened?
If you're going to see the hermit, be warned. The man in the hut is just pretending to be the hermit. His name is Conrad, and he's a fraud and a murderer. The Inquisition paid him to murder our Grandmaster Zdeněk in Prague. Fortunately, God did not let him carry out the crime. But 2 of our brothers were killed by Conrad when they tried to detain him.
And I see a third one will soon join them.
He was just about to flee from here as well. We took him by surprise, but he had time to grab that damned crossbow and shoot Klesgen. By the Virgin Mary, help us. We have to catch him.
You're a knight of an order.
Yes, I am Brother Arnold, a knight of the cross with the red star. And these are brothers Sibald and Nicholas. You are too late to make the acquaintance of Brother Klesgen, I'm afraid. We take care of the sick in infirmaries throughout the land. But we can't help our brother. You have to help us, while there's still time.
Why should I get mixed up in it?
I'll pay you. We just need to distract Conrad's attention, that's all. Otherwise, we won't have a chance against his crossbow in that gorge.
Did Conrad really want to flee?
Yes. We stopped him at the last moment. He almost got away, but we surrounded him.
All right, I'll help you. That murderer mustn't get away.
God, thank you. Try to get close unseen, and set fire to the haystack on the right-hand side of the yard. Then his crossbow will be useless. But do it quickly, before he gets away.
Et benedictus
Hey, stop right there. Halt, or I'll shoot.
Wait, Conrad! It's me, Henry!
Don't move a muscle, I mean it.
I don't know what's going on here. I just want to talk with you in peace.
I understand, but there's no time for talk now.
They sent me after you, but I'm not your enemy.
I don't believe you. I don't believe anyone anymore. I don't want to kill you. Go away.
I can help you. Let's talk.
All right. But make it quick. And no sudden movements. Agnosco fortunam Carthaginus. What do you want?
You wanted to run off and break our agreement.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Why do they want to kill you?
Why? They want to silence me. I had proof of our Grandmaster Zdeněk's treachery. But they are blind. They refuse to believe me.
What about the murders? Did you really kill 2 brothers of the Order?
I had to defend myself. I'd be dead if I hadn't killed them.
That's all I need to know.
There's no time to go into it. Sorry, young man. You got mixed up in a game of high stakes, and there's no way back.
In that case, we'll play that game out together. Just let them come.
Thank you, friend. Benedictio Domini sit tecum. Oh no! Do you hear me? The Inquisition tricked you!
Hey! Get him!
Got you, you swine! Bad luck! Christ! I'm hit! Oh!
Rip your arse open!
For glory!
Deathwatch.
Ah. Thank you. Let's see over here. So I'm going to take a look at how I can finish this quest in different ways. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's pretty bugged. Yeah, okay. So what happens now?
Damn it! What was that all about?
I think I owe you an explanation.
Everything seems to be connected to old Ambrose somehow. Tell me more about him.
He comes from round here. He joined our order after some family tragedy. He never wanted to talk about it. But maybe that experience led him to live a pious, honest life. But in the end, it did him more harm than good. As Seneschal of the Order, he had to make certain unpleasant decisions. One of those decisions made him enemies in high places. And they set the Inquisition on him. They chased him out of Prague. He came back here, to the rocks, to help people as a hermit. That tells you all you need to know about the kind of man he was.
Yeah, you're right. Let's hear it then.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Why were they trying to kill you?
I had proof that our Grand Master's Denyek had betrayed the Order and was conspiring with the Prague chapter. But it was turned against me. Damned Inquisition. First they chased out Ambrose, and now me.
That's all I need to know.
And that's an end to it. This is in return for your silence.
Thank you. I won't say a word. Don't worry.
Farewell, friend. Go with God. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
What a goddamn mess. Well, it does actually call the knights. If we look at, so we got this the Crusader of the Red Star Waven from Rock. How do you even pronounce that actually? Anyway, so I'm just gonna take these piercing bolts. That's a nice cut. Okay, how does it look? Like, I don't really care about the armor. Malkoif, but I'll take the... Hold on, maybe I can take their weapon. Silesian cap, male collar. Yeah, that's not worth it. What are these? Huh, well, most of the things in the game are pretty accurate, so we can take those. Let's see over here. Well, if we look at this, well, okay, this is gonna be pointless because so we got the Night Longsword. Let's drop this. I can use the blacksmith kit, and now I can figure out which one is actually worth using. Wait, actually. So, it actually does less damage. Whatever. It's not even worth me. It's worth actually quite a lot in terms of like the loot value. Take care. This quest is such a buggy mess, I gotta say. Nice, a shield. Am I missing a weapon? No, I think I got all of it. Another shield. Yeah, that should be about it, isn't it? That is a hunting crossbow. Like, to be fair, most armor in the game, and it's worth saying this, the vast majority of armor in the game is just purely fluff, right? It does not, well, okay, it's not fluff from the perspective that doesn't have an impact. That is a different discussion. It is fluff from the pure perspective. Okay, let's drop this. It is fluff from the perspective. Alright, my horse is pretty okay. Just gonna leave that. It is fluff from I don't think I want this one. If I ever want to wear this, I already got one. But I think I just want to keep the Lipa collars. Okay. Not just the hood, but the one I'm wearing. It's weird. Armor bugs. Like, armor bug in the sense that this hood, like if we switch, maybe if I switch the... Yeah, so it's supposed to look like this. And like, if I use this one, but this one just kind of bugs out. It's also the fact that I'm using a mod that puts the visor down during the middle of cutscene, during conversations. But it seems to be causing quite a lot of issues too, so not exactly ideal. I'll see. Whatever. Okay, so I'm still overloaded though, unfortunately. So what else can I get rid of? That should do it. Okay. So, I am just going to stop in Troskovitz first and foremost so I can sell some of the stuff that I've picked up. And then I'm going to go to the Sinnelleos bathhouse because I got other things on my plate to worry about.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Okay, so let's look at this situation. So my weapon is damaged. Wait, which one is it? Oh, the shield.
You want me to tell everyone about riding on a pig, yelling about how you were Sigismund of Luxembourg himself? So prosper, you say? See, that wasn't so hard.
What would you like? I'll have a look at the... Pleasure doing business.
All right,
Take care.
All right, ignore that. Gonna go to the regular store. See what's up with that.
Greetings to you.
I'm sorry. Was möchtest du, Mann?
I'll have a look at the...
I just want to get rid of this stuff. Wait.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft.
Okay, we're gonna need... Is there a place to wash and touch off? maybe not. Well. Okay. Let's see what that wayfarer wants.
What's that you got?
How
My name is Henry. Where are you traveling from, peddler?
I wouldn't call it travelling. More like fucking fleeing. Barely made it with the shirts on our backs. Oh, by the by, folks call me Mikula.
That sounds like a Hungarian raid. Was it?
How do I know who the fuck it was? One morning I see smoke billowing from the village over the hill. I wasn't going to hang around, so I grabbed Grandad, my wife and daughter, and we took off.
What about your lord? Didn't his people help you?
Our gracious lord has been in captivity somewhere in Saxony for over a year now. And who knows? Maybe it's his envious relatives involved in that nasty business. Yeah, they just don't give a shit about ordinary folk.
What do you do for a living, Mikula?
I'm a hard-working craftsman. I make candles and the best soap in the land.
The best soap?
Indeed. Do you know why, lad? Because I have a family recipe. 100 years old it is. The secret is 7 herbs from all the seasons of the year.
Are you yanking my pizzle? Who ever heard of herbs in winter?
And that, my friend, is precisely the secret.
And with wares such as those, I can ply my trade anywhere. Ha ha!
If you have anything for sale, Mikula, I'd be happy to take a look.
That's what I like to hear. Take your pick. Pleasure doing business. Take...
Okay. Well, I can go wash myself. But what I'm interested in is washing the clothes.
What would you like?
I'd like to use...
Certain.
I've heard...
My God.
Why?
Excellent.
I'll...
You.
Huh.
You don't see stamina like that every day. See you next time, warrior. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Warrior. That's fancy. Alright. Ooh, damn. I'm sorry, I gotta laugh at the notion. So, Henry engages in
Shouldn't be walking around in the dark.
in sexual activity, and he gets arrested from it. Jeez. I don't know how that works in Henry's land. But one of the things I can One of the things, like, I don't know, whoever's been engaged in fun times has ever walked away from it rested. Yeah, Henry's just a really special person.
Well, that's not bad at all.
Okay.
Greetings. What do you need?
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to be a knight. And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, Blacksmith.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
Let's do this.
fine. Now to temper it.
Okay, that should do it. Well,
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
Can we go to Samin now?
I see you're already dressed to the nines. Looking like you do, you'll have the girls swarming all over you.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too, and then we can go.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here. Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Bergov isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear, you seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offense and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord van Berghoff as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svartapluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails, I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
Look who's here. Welcome, Radovan.
How's it going, groom?
I'll bring you some wine if you like.
Well, well, well. Who do we have here?
What are you doing here?
I'm working at our task. What else?
But how did he get in?
What's it to you? Mind your own business.
Lord Sameen would be happy to hear that.
You gave me a
Mind your own
hiding,
business,
lad.
I'd say so.
Hey, lad. Have you heard any whispers among your servants? I mean...
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for it now.
I hear you're in charge of the sword fighting tournament.
That's right, Henry. What is it? Would you like to try your hand?
First, I want to ask you something.
What do you want to know?
Who do I fight first?
Young Lord Alder's waiting for you.
The groom?
Aye, him. Don't you dare wound him, Henry.
I'll be happy to take part.
All right. Then go and challenge our young lord to a duel.
Agnes is very,
Are you looking forward to being married?
Yes. Yes, I'm very fond of Agnes. As a wise man once said, 2 things are needed for a perfect marriage. The husband must be deaf, and the wife blind. Yes, we'll see.
Sir, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
God knows I'll gladly accept your challenge.
And then he'll kick my ass.
Nice fight, Henry. It's been a long time since I've seen our young lord beaten.
Thank you, Captain. What now?
What's your hurry? Take it easy, youngster. Go and have some fun, have a drink or two, then come back.
Do you know who he is?
Not at all. Well, he put up a
Have you come to play dice?
That's still all right.
Of course. Tell me, what's the wager?
Look what I've got.
A gold badge.
That's right, and it can be yours.
All I have to do is beat you at dice. So what are we waiting for?
Easy, youngster. It's not that simple. You have to earn that chance. That means first winning against Radovan the blacksmith, Emric the apothecary, and Ulrich the chamberlain.
I understand. And how much am I betting?
It's no big deal. You're not betting any money. If you win, you get a tin badge from each of them. And if you lose, you drink.
How many times can I challenge them?
As many times as you want, as long as you can stay on your feet.
I really like that.
Of course, you might regret it in the morning.
Nah, to hell with that, bailiff.
A person makes his own luck.
All right, I'll see you soon. In the meantime, you can polish that badge up nicely for me.
Someone's feeling lucky.
Oh, aye.
Indeed. What's kind of annoying is that they even take the torch away from you. I don't know how the torch qualifies as a weapon. Alright, so you can't... Sure, later.
Wait. Tell me. Haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
You must be mistaken, Master Chamberlain. I've never been to Trotsky.
Is that so? I could have sworn. But true, I could be mistaken. After all, you commoners do all look much the same to me.
I'd like to challenge you at dice, Chamberlain.
Ah, yes, damn it. The bailiff's tournament. If I'd known I'd have to play every villager, I never would have signed up for it.
So, should we play?
Oh, all right. I just hope you know how to play. I'm not going to teach you.
Alright, don't worry about it.
Come on then, show us what you can do.
These matches are pretty easy, all things considered.
Time, that up and you've got it.
Wait. Oh, so that's a 5. Damn it. Score and continue. I'm just gonna take the 1.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Well, that's no great loss.
Right.
You didn't have much anyway.
Thankfully, they only have very basic dice, so he's probably gonna fuck it up. He got the 1, lucky bastard.
That's enough. Your turn.
But really, these dice games are pretty easy. As long as I don't get greedy.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Alright, so maybe he wins, maybe he doesn't win. I kinda need to win now. So 2, 3, 4. Nope. Well.
If I know my luck, things will start going sour now.
I take the risk. That went badly.
I hear you're best first. What do you want? Who do I? Young group. Aye. I'll be all right.
Well, that's what I get for not saving.
You look. Yes, there's a what the husband. Yes.
Sir, God.
Okay.
Nice fight, eh?
Thank you. What now?
What?
Things. Police is
Save yourself!
I threw a 5 that one time. Then another 5 and a 1.
Have you come to play? Of course. Look,
A goal. All I have.
he's at me.
I understand.
And how no bit. And if you
How many?
as many. Of course.
Nah.
A person.
All right.
Someone.
That's what I'm talking about, John.
Young man.
Naturally. Lord Van Berghoff is off. Wait, you look.
You know.
Is that after? I'd like. If I'd no.
Sir.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, Fortuna! May the best player win.
Nothing worth mentioning.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Not so fast. There we go. Not the best result, and maybe Ulrich is really cheating. He seems to get a lot of frees.
They're yours, lad. Them out of clay. Played with them. They were rounded and didn't have any numbers on them.
Okay, 650. Let's see what he gets now.
Good game, friend. The money's yours.
The problem is he might just...
That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones. Here.
Well, hopefully he doesn't get anything.
Oh no, not good.
Eh, got my opportunity to win again. Give me a good result. Very close, but not close enough necessarily. Depends on what he's gonna get right now.
These ones here.
And yeah, these are the easy dice games. Because they're just using basic dice. But... But I think...
Come on then, show us what you can do.
But I'm starting to think that it might be scripted to have an advantage. There we go.
Keep that up and you've got it. Here.
Oh, come
Like
on.
this. These ones here. Oh no, not good.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Oh, we didn't have such dice when I was young. We shaped them out of clay, played with them. They were rounded and didn't have any numbers on them.
If my luck keeps up, it'll be over soon.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
Alright. He could get 1500 in a single round, but not without a badge. He wouldn't easily. You would really need a badge to get that kind of number. Or to get like a bunch of weighted dice. Or Saint Antiochus dice. Alright, that's that.
Very well. Here's your badge. At least you'll stop bothering me and I can get back to my companion.
What can you do?
Excuse me.
Last time they threw rotten fish at me.
Hey, young man.
You're here too?
Wait, aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia? What are you doing here?
Thought I'd be rotting in a pillory somewhere, did you?
Why wouldn't I? After what you did.
There's like this. Though I never cared much for it, I was born into a noble family. That's why Lord Samin spared me. He treats me better than I deserve.
I can see that. He even invited you to his son's wedding.
Yes. That's more out of courtesy than goodwill. But that doesn't matter. Will you have a drink with me?
Of course. Good health.
To Lord Samin! Thanks to him, my head is still attached to my neck.
Have you already taken care of your band?
Don't you start with that too.
So you did.
After you attacked me in Apollonia, I'm so battered I can hardly wipe my own arse. Old man Samin will just have to be a bit more patient.
What if I helped you?
Well, well. Someone fancies himself.
I can handle a few footpads.
These aren't any ordinary footpads. They're a bunch of the most depraved whoresons I've ever met. Would you dare to take them on?
Yeah. Just tell me what I need to do.
So listen up. From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I'd bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with them in time, so it won't be easy. You can start with Canker.
Canker? Interesting name. Where's he called that?
He already had that name when he joined us. I reckon they started calling him that on account of how he's rotten to the core.
If you say so.
Hey, don't be cheeky, youngster.
Where can I find him?
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travelers on the road from Troskovitz to the Nabarkov mill.
So how do you want to find him then?
Easy. I'd wait for him to find me. With a little luck, he'll ambush you in one of those places too. Or one of his people will.
You don't have a better idea?
What did you expect? That I'd search the whole forest for him? Go ahead and try and find him that way if you like. But I think you're more likely to roll straight 6s and dice.
What do you know about Canker?
He likes to disguise himself as a monk and ambush travelers. He looks convincing in a robe, but otherwise he's an awful heathen. Always drunk, just like the rest of his band.
That could be useful.
Definitely, if you get lucky.
That's enough for me.
Well, good luck, lad. Oh, and I almost forgot. When you're done, bring me Canker's mace. As proof.
I'll think about it.
Hey! Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubravka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with 2 legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has 2 left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
Indeed. Why wouldn't I dance with her? So what if she's not good at it?
Well, you're a good lad. Thank you. She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But if she asks who sent you, you better not tell her. She's a sensitive girl, you know.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dubravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Oh, come on. We're at a wedding. It's a time to celebrate and rejoice. Where else would you dance till your shoes fall apart? You're not going to just sit in the corner. Come on, don't make me beg.
Well, all right, let's go.
I've gotten into actual wars without taking this amount of damage. But granted, I'm not really wearing armor, so I suppose that does have something to do with it. That's over.
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
You dance like a fairy, Dubravka.
Truly? No one's ever told me that.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You're the first. Thank you. Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet again.
Thank you, lad. I haven't seen Dubravka this happy in a long time.
You're welcome.
Nice suit, Crazel. What?
Buongiorno, Enrico.
Henry, old pal. Good to see you.
What are you doing here?
You won't believe it, but we're playing here.
But I thought you were going to Kuttenberg.
That was the original plan.
But thanks to you, Bailiff Thrush found out about us and asked us to play at his daughter's wedding.
Have you listened to us yet?
Not yet, fellas.
But you have to.
When this awful wailing stops, it'll be our turn. So don't miss it.
When's our turn?
Well, can we continue?
What's your hurry, lad? You've got all evening. Have a...
Let's play dice.
For a badge?
That's right.
Shall we drink to that?
Why not?
That's what I like to hear. Down your neck.
Cheers.
And now we can play.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones. If my luck keeps up, it'll be over soon. I knew it'd be good. I said as much.
All right.
Aye, that'll do. What can you do? Damn it. They're yours, lad.
Okay.
I don't see what you find so complicated. I just pick them up and throw them. Then I pick them up and throw them again. That's all there is to it. That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones. What? Oh, come on.
Well, I guess the Chamberlain was really the real boss level right there. Easy win.
My God.
Damn. On your first turn. Lucky bastard.
No luck. It's pure skill.
Bollocks. Just take your badge and go.
No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. All right. So, let's keep this show on the road.
Well, well, look who's here. Good to see you, Henry. This is Vitek.
we know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa, and his drinking. Well, I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
Not yet.
If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
What's it about?
When some poor lass catches his eye, he buzzes around her like a wasp.
And makes an incredible fool of himself.
And who's the girl?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Well, actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? Good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Well, I suppose I...
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
Or a bite to eat. I just saw someone. Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To make the acquaintance of the young damsel. If she's willing, of course.
She's not willing, and she has no interest in your nonsense.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
Look, Wojtek. Why don't we just leave Mishka alone, eh? She's not interested in our buffoonery anyway.
What buffoonery? It was you who interrupted us.
He interrupted you. More like he rescued me.
But I thought you liked it.
Well, do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma, then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out, though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry.
You want to be alone? At a wedding?
It's not that. I like weddings. Only fellas like Wojtek spoil the fun for me a bit. Every time. Some fella comes sniffing around me, telling me how pretty I am, how clever, how well I dance. Or about how he's so rich, smart, and God knows what else.
Those are the worst.
Thanks for getting rid of Wojtek for me. I hope you won't live to regret it.
Don't you worry about me.
Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from, what you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
What am I doing here?
Like, here, at this wedding. It's not a philosophical question.
I came here with my lord, but we were ambushed on the way, and our whole escort was slaughtered. Only me and my lord got out alive.
Good lord. I heard about that. By Rock Tower Pond, right?
We were camping there, and the bodies of our men are probably still lying there.
At least you two survived. Where is your lord now? Is he here too?
Yes, but we're not on speaking terms.
Oh. Did you do something wrong?
We got into trouble. One thing led to another. An accusation here, an insult there, and we ended up each going our own way.
My word. And might you be punished for insulting your lord?
It could happen, I suppose. But he told me to go to hell as well. The devil knows who's in the right.
Well, maybe you two will make up again. Let's leave it for now and go and dance.
Gladly. May I have the honor?
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
You better believe I know how.
We'll see about that.
Care to dance?
Twit. So, and 1, 2, 3, and off we go.
Today will be no different.
See? You're doing pretty good.
I'm a natural.
Don't get so cocky. But you haven't stepped on my feet so far, which I can't say for many.
He can't possibly come off worse than Wojtek, unless he tries to hump her right away. Here in front of everyone? That'd take some balls.
Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance. Christ!
You shut your gob.
And a moment later, I see you.
Henry! Finally! You have no idea how happy I am to see you again.
Likewise. How are you?
How can I put this? I'm in a fix.
Oh? What happened this time?
Look around you. This much booze. This won't end well. You have to help me.
Like how?
How? You have to make sure I don't get drunk. If you see me with booze in my hands, don't let me drink it, or it'll end badly for me.
So I'm supposed to follow you around and mind you like a child?
Well, I'd surely appreciate it.
Oh, all right then. There's nothing else for it. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Sure.
I hope he's got something up his sleeve.
He can't possibly come off worse. Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
We danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
We were just talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up?
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
I should go and see your Sammy. He looked worried.
Okay.
Not introduce me to Lord von Burgov in return.
All right. Gotta make sure he doesn't get drunk, though.
Henry, dearest.
Hold on.
Oh, not at all.
Christ, what's the hold up? You beat me. Such a shame.
Henry, a lovely day today, huh?
What's this I see, gamekeeper? You didn't hold out for long.
But Henry, it's nothing. Just enough to quench my thirst. It's damned hot.
None of that. You asked me to watch you.
I suppose it's better that way. Here you go.
See how easy that was?
That would be because I'm related on the bride's side.
That explains it then.
I'm the bailiff's cousin, 5 times removed on my mother's side. By clear off.
Why should...
Didn't you understand?
Well, can we continue?
You'll face the bailiff's son next.
All right. I'll go and challenge him.
I apologize. Henry, dearest. I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, you know, I like you so much. I said it. I'm sorry.
I like you too.
Really? And Henry, dear, would you like to come with me now? I want to show you something.
I see, you naughty girl. Where?
I'll show you. Follow me. Oh! Oh!
Well,
Good.
that was something.
Henry, what is it?
It's just... I liked it very much.
Yes, it was nice.
You don't sound very convincing.
Well, to tell you the truth, it wasn't that great.
Really? I see.
Jeez. Holy crap. She's like... Okay, then.
Pardon me.
Maybe she's just not into it. Or if it was really her first time, yeah. I don't know. I always feel like every time it's the first time for pretty much anyone, it's like at least it's a bit awkward. And it's generally freaking awful as a result of that. For a lot of reasons. But yeah, that is just a little reality over there. Okay, so that is a bit of the wedding. Right, 1 hour and a half. I'm just gonna take a very short break. I'll be back in like 2 minutes at most. So stay right here. Okay. So now, let's see about that apothecary. They're singing literally the same damn song.
I'd like to play dice for your badge.
Sorry to disappoint you. I don't have it anymore.
Someone won it from you.
No, it's not that. I must have lost it somewhere.
What now?
Nothing. Tell Thrush when you get to him and the others. Wiedersehen, ja?
Okay.
I did. I wouldn't leave it to the last moment.
Where's Fresh?
It's a fine fortress, all right?
Sorry. Although Trotsky puts it to shame, eh?
Aye, but Lord
Did you hear about what happened at the Big Wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the general.
What then?
Have you killed anyone? It happened. Just watch where you're going.
Oh, right.
So we can finally play, Bailiff.
Got all the other badges already? Let me see.
Well, here's two. Emmerich lost his. He said to tell you.
Count on him to let you down. All right. I suppose we can play.
Oh, dear me. You don't feel like playing?
Oh, bollocks. What makes you think that? Let's play.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
We'll see.
I'm throwing so well, I'll use up my luck for a whole week.
Well, I know what's gonna
Have
be.
you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Maybe.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Damn. Really freaking lucky, Bailiff.
Well, that's that. If I was you, I'd take it. Well, you're not afraid of anything.
This is not gonna go well. Nope. Try again.
So we
got all the.
Well, here.
All right.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
All right.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
Maybe I should stop using those damn dice. They can be really good, but they can also be really shit.
So we
got all the.
Well, here.
All right.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
All right.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad. Nothing worth mentioning. Well, you're not afraid of anything. Well, fuck me. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. That's still all.
Yeah. Maybe I should have just gotten myself a bunch of Saint and I guess dies.
So we can go all here.
All right.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
Finally.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Okay.
Well, fuck me. Like this? Huh. Kurva, bloody dice. Aye, that'll do. Damn it. They're yours, lad. Fuck that.
Sakura, you won. I can't believe it.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it? It's just a badge.
Just a badge, and I don't have it.
Very droll, bailiff. You don't want to part with it, eh?
No, I really don't have it. I lost it to Betty, the innkeeper.
What? How come? I won the tin badges first, you know.
She came up to me and started taunting, the mouthy goose. She kept on about how she'd bet a week's earnings against my badge. Wouldn't leave me alone. I couldn't help myself.
Why didn't you tell me?
What was I supposed to say? That a woman beat me? At my own daughter's wedding? The shame of it.
What now?
If you really want my badge, you'll have to win it from the innkeeper.
And will she want to play for it?
I don't think so.
Well, that's just great.
No great loss.
Stop dilly-dallying.
Well, well, well. How did you get in here?
Greetings, innkeeper. I came with Radovan. We forged a sword together for Lord Semin.
So you can do something besides brawling? Don't worry. I'm just teasing you.
I hear you won Thrush's gold badge.
Ah, that's right.
How about we play for it?
With you, eh? Why would I? What's in it for me? Tell me that.
What if I bet something? A bit of silver?
That sounds better. But a bit of silver doesn't exactly knock me over. If I'm going to bet a gold badge, I want something decent out of it too.
How much then?
At least this much.
All right. Let's play.
First, I want to see you have something to bet.
Here you go.
I'll pluck you like a chicken.
I'm surprised you dare to play me. I don't like to lose. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much.
If I was you, I'd take it. Like that.
If I know my luck, things will start going sour now.
Hopefully I'll do it again. Your turn.
My God! Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
That's it for me. That's as far as I go.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Sakra! Sakra! Why did I agree?
Where's my badge?
Here you go.
Now pay me back my last wager.
Oh, all right.
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, Svatya.
Well, how could I refuse?
You might come to regret it, though. I'd like to...
Well...
You might come...
Are you mad? Nice work, Henry. I never thought...
Yeah, you're right. He has nothing to be ashamed of.
Mutual respect. That's how it should be.
Who am I going to face next?
Now, take a break and come back in a while.
Then ask the lady.
That's a hell of a song. I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith?
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Samin would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for arms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semin's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where's the pantry?
Right behind the kitchen. But like I said, the cook won't let anyone in.
I'll try to sneak into the pantry.
Just make sure she doesn't catch you red-handed. It'd be for the best if you lured her out of the kitchen. But that won't be easy, especially now, when she's so busy with the feast.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
You doesn't mention.
There's plenty to eat outside.
Your man has racked up quite a debt with the elves.
What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind. See you after. There's
Now and then after all. That man of yours, I mean, if what they say about him is true.
Has your father ever talked to you about that?
He said some things, but we didn't discuss it much. If you mean, like, what a husband does with his wife.
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them. That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
In particular, won't forget to teach the
Sakra! I need a bandage! Quick!
everywhere you... So, have you listened to us yet?
I certainly have.
And? What do you say?
Look, I know nothing about music. It all sounds the same to me.
All the same?
I mean, all good.
Fuck. I think I'll break down in tears.
Don't worry about it, George. Henry doesn't know music from a gaggling goose.
Exactly.
Come, we'll wash it down, George, and everything will be fine. Will you join us, Enrico?
Gladly. Let's drink.
Cheers.
Here's to you, fellas.
Michael, after what he said, I'm afraid I'll choke on the booze.
Ah, don't cry, mate, and drink up.
She won't even have a chance to enjoy the wedding.
What are you gaping at?
The ceremony would be over by now, and Agnes would be here with us.
What a wedding!
You again, Henry.
Come on, gamekeeper. You can't do that.
But, it wasn't me. Old Samine twisted my arm. I couldn't say no to him, could I?
Forget that. You'll get drunk again.
I suppose it's better that way. Here you go.
That's the way, game.
Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right, I'll be happy to help you, friend.
God bless you, sir.
What do you think?
About the wedding? It's fine. Plenty of wine and women.
But?
I'm not used to such affairs. It's a bit too quiet for me.
Quiet? Here? I don't know what kind of weddings you're used to. I wouldn't call this quiet.
Aye, sure. But I'm talking about something else. Everybody's happy and friendly here. And I can't get used to not watching my back all the time, you know? God bless you.
The ceremony would be over by now, and Agnes would be here with us.
The girl has to wait.
Well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. I'll come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, of Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Do I even have a choice?
Don't make a fuss. You might upset me.
Wouldn't want that.
Then get stuck in. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's nae fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samine won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass! We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. seeing as we kept there being up but pishy, but also mean took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old boddock even put them under guard, with our liquor inside.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right, then. I won't let you down.
That's the way. You're a canny lad, Henry.
Sensible girl.
Yes, that too.
What's your language, young man? It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I'm not in a hurry. I'm just tired of the endless delays. That's enough.
It was us, a couple of days ago, when we got drunk at the Sinnelleos baths.
That's another thing I like about this place. Everywhere you look, let's drink to that. And to the spirits of the old women.
And to the magic hands of your
She won't even have a chance to enjoy the wedding.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? Pah! And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the gamp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
Have some sympathy.
Where are them servants with the booze? I'm so dry.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail, Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swig.
Well, I can't say no to that, since I brought it to you.
I knew you know Egypt. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord?
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came? I showed it to old Semin. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. It was such a lovely piece of work, and for Lord Semin himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. With all the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Oh, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
Aye, I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away. Listen, Obra, don't your horses use you?
I saw it with my own eyes.
Get in there yourself, you prick.
So, what shall I have?
The greatest shame
Sort
is
things
under
out,
the
not a
council.
word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That's this big
Woman? No, I might have known. Where there's trouble, Lord Capon is never far off.
You two know each other?
Unfortunately. What do you want, Henry? Can't you see I'm busy here?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanush why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatja? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
Listen to me, loudmouth.
Get out of here right now before we get really pissed off.
Scrap. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm shitting myself. You two won't fuck with me, and I'll deal with you first. You were trying it on with my girl, so get ready, you asshole. Oh.
Looks like the fight's been postponed, eh?
Credit where credit is due, though. In his condition, I'd be face down in the dirt, while he managed to curse me quite fluently.
Oh, I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold on, no change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatia?
Like I said, he took the sword.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
That's just a rumor.
Maybe. But I saw him nick the sword, Henry. With my own eyes. The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatia had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry?
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
He's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
Do you
No
know
change then, eh? I'd better be careful not to mess up my nice clothes.
Can I get on with it now?
Aye. The last one waiting for you is the Old Lord.
All right. I'll go and challenge the Old Lord.
I'm sure he's looking forward to it.
What shall I have?
Then we'll see how long that smirk will last.
My ass. Please, hey? You gotta put something in here. I think.
Excuse me.
One would think he made it.
I'm sorry it's taken too long, damn it. Greetings. What do you... We meet again.
I know how pretty that girl is.
That's what Lord Samin told me to, but he seemed a little nervous. A wedding, and they leave me to keep watch? Not a chance.
Oh, not at all. What do I
From this spot. But what if I have to go again?
There was one young lad that looked promising. One of ours. An out-of-towner.
That's him. It seems like yesterday.
Cream cheese?
He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more.
I'm sorry.
Well, if I happen to pass his way...
It's good you made peace with the Sinnelleos. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Have a slice of piglet.
Radovan's present for young Lord Semin is missing. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it?
I didn't see any sword.
Sword? How do you know it's a sword?
Fuck. All right, I saw it. Like everyone here, I reckon. Radovan was bragging about it all over.
I know you took the sword. I have witnesses.
Do you see a sword on me? You can't prove anything.
You won't wriggle your way out of this one after what you've been saying about the Semins. And if you don't have the sword anymore, so much the worse for you. It'll look like you not only nicked it, but sold it too.
But you can't... All right then. I confess.
Why would you even steal the sword in the first place?
I wanted to humiliate old Samin. For the way he treats us. If the present for his son got lost right under his nose, he'd look like a demented old fool.
Oh, poor Radovan would be the one who'd get the worst of it. And I'm right behind him. You didn't think of that?
I'm sorry.
Where's the sword now?
I had to get rid of it fast, so I threw it in the pond.
You can't be serious. How am I supposed to get it back now? God Almighty save you if it fell in deep.
Take care, friend.
We won't be around to see it.
Told me and found a replacement. If I find out you're lying, you'll be getting
You again, Henry.
Come on, gamekeeper. You can't do that.
But, it wasn't me. Old Samin twisted my arm.
None of that.
Well, here you...
See how it... Here it is. Just like Svatia said.
Stop, Henry. I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
It's better this way. Believe me. A wise man once told me a sober Moravian is far more trouble than a drunk one.
That sounds like Yurko talking.
Indeed. And he ought to know about Moravians.
Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
The beggars are gone. They won't embarrass you anymore.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I just hope Cook doesn't give me a hard time about it.
Don't worry. The cook doesn't know anything.
She'll figure it out anyway. She's not a stupid woman. But it's not my problem now. Well, since you've served me well, I'll introduce you to Lord von Berghoff when he arrives. If you're still interested, that is.
I certainly am. I'd be honored.
I'll just introduce you to him, nothing more. Lord von Berghoff is a distinguished nobleman. And as such, and don't be offended now, he's not that interested in commoners.
I don't mind. What matters is that I finally get to meet him. Lord Semin, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
I'll gladly accept, Henry. But bear in mind, I am not the youngest.
I saw how you fought in Apollonia, sir. And I'd be a fool to make allowances for your age.
I had to try, though. So, what are we waiting for?
Okay, then.
Oh, God! What are you doing?
Oh dear, oh dear. Not your day, sir, eh?
Oh, what the hell. I'm not in my prime anymore, and Henry here is a very good swordsman.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, Nally, how did Henry do in your tourney?
He beat your son and the bailiff's son, too.
Oh, but surely he deserves some reward, don't you think?
I can't disagree, sir.
Here you go, Henry. A beautiful neck chain. I had it made in Kuttenberg. I was hoping to give it to my son, but since he didn't beat you either, you certainly deserve it.
I'm honored. Thank you, Lord Semin.
Okay. Jeez.
Excuse me?
But I'll keep it. Let's see what we got here. A ladies' man. Razor sharp. Drinking. And what should I get over here? For each level of strength, okay. Each level of vitality. Let's go with that. Actually, I'm gonna use the... Yep.
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
The bailiff's son took it.
Svaja? Why the hell would he do that? He and young Semin will be brothers-in-law.
Maybe that's exactly why.
Right. I heard he's got a grudge against the Semins. But for him to act a fool like that, when Semin finds out, he'll make the bailiff set the boy straight in no uncertain terms.
But what Svaja did wasn't so terrible. The sword was found, no one was hurt, so you could just let it be, right?
You think? Well, all right. Weddings are supposed to be fun, so let's not spoil it. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Bergov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Bergov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and his holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
Von Bergov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
I serve her, and she just runs away.
All right.
I can forget about that.
I suppose I wanted to wait.
We get to celebrate.
It's a good thing you're here.
What's the matter? I hope you haven't been drinking.
No, don't worry. Quite the contrary. I wanted to thank you. I didn't believe it, but I'm not drunk yet. Usually, I'd be under the table by now.
It's not even worth mentioning.
Oh, but it is. But that's enough. I won't bother you anymore. I believe I can do it on my own now.
Are you sure?
Well, we'll see.
All right. Just be careful, eh?
Aye. And Henry, I'm really grateful. And I'll never forget you for this. But there's something else I'd like to ask you. Not right away. Don't worry. Just stop by sometime when you're around.
All right, gamekeeper. I'll stop by your place when I can.
Sound like torture.
Even you were against me
What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Alda as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Alda.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why?
You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married, instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am!
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Oh, come now. Look at yourself. I've never seen a prettier bride in my life. You're turning all the heads today. They all envy Alder. And he knows it. And it pleases him.
I don't even know if he noticed. Even during the ceremony, it was like he was looking right past me. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
The booze!
Oh, fucking hell! It's you again!
Oh, Faye!
Fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? Hypocrite!
Stop that! That just gets straight.
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbor's wife, eh?
Oh, bollocks!
Not that I blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
Really? It started with a fist fight, it ends with a fist fight.
Good, good! Now my turn! Damn it! Nice time!
One minute, still stand.
No chance!
I'll lock your ass up!
Hey! He's nearly done! He's too much for thee!
At him! Got no chance alone!
Don't make me
Okay.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
I'm going to have to put this image up. Just for a second over here. Alright. That's it. Sorry to disappoint. But maybe the sound enough will be enough for YouTube to just screw me over.
Cursed luck!
We can show some really crazy shit on YouTube, but God forbid we show tits for a single second.
Well, well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Your concern is really touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off, or to help me do my laundry?
Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up losing more than your parish.
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Bah!
Well, why are you here then?
We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzik.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I had a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
Why did you come to me for this?
For Christ's sake, get your booze-soaked noggin working. Isn't it obvious? We need you to go to Trotsky and find out what's keeping him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief to hear that. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Oh, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologize. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. And nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh. Well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
Well, you haven't been idle. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy to the royal hetman, and poacher.
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks! Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from RatEmperor. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable! We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa!
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now!
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! Do you hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from RatEmperor. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job. And when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What do you expect? The axe? Lord von Berghoff is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Sinner the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Alright. So that was the wedding. Long affair, isn't it? Pretty damn long affair. But... wait, are we serious? Well, I can always do this, because I have the mod. Like, I understand the intent of a save system, but the reason it doesn't work is simply because we want to save when it's fucking convenient for us. And when I say convenient, for instance, right now, maybe I just want to go get some breakfast, do some things. Yeah, I have the save, quit, save. But it's just a stupid system. Now, you might say, well, Elden Ring does a similar thing. Kind of. See, in Elden Ring is not a story-focused game. That is the clear difference. Kingdom Come is a story-focused game. Also, I really fucking detest the Trotsky region. Not because the quests themselves are bad, but let's consider this aspect. We show up in this region, with a bunch of equipment and a bunch of stuff that we worked our asses off to get. And it's not even the equipment we actually have, because I had much better equipment. I think it would have been great had we had different options of a, starting situation instead of always starting with fuck all, pretty much. And even like the stuff you actually get in the initial part, right? Like the actual skills, it's taken me this long to get to that point, but I had maxed out skills. Every single one of them. I knew every recipe. I was one-shotting people in combat. It's like the fact that you have to start over and go through the entire process that you had to do in Kingdom KCD 1 is really annoying. It's really a crappy system. I understand RPGs have this problem, but I've always detested it. It's one thing in, say, Witcher 1 to Witcher 2 to Witcher 3, right? Because every time I start a new Witcher game, I always felt that the things I had worked my ass off to unlock, like the signs, various equipment, it felt meaningful enough to some extent. And also because the games played very differently. So, the way Geralt plays in the third game compared to the second, compared to the first, different enough. But here, it's basically the same game, right? The same systems. It's just like, oh, you worked your ass off to get to level 20. Have fun being screwed over. For how many hours am I in this, right? 23 fucking hours. And it's not a horrible experience. I'm not going to say it's horrible, but it's just like, we're going to take everything you've worked for from you. And then here's the really frustrating aspect. They do this, and then they take everything that you worked your ass off to get over here in the Trotsky region away from you again when you're in the castle for this 12-hour stuff. It is important to level up, though. It is important to do stuff. But it is a really shitty system. I'm not going to argue on that subject. So, I got to say, I love the game. Undeniably so. But if you remove this entire fucking region, I think the game would actually be much better for it. That's my perspective on it. Feel free to let me know what you guys think about that subject. And for now, I'll just be signing out. And I'll see you next time, because the game's about to get good right now, but it's like, it's been close to 3 hours, and I haven't slept on it.